Then we have our mix-in papers. Let me get those. These are always fun to have. There are only 6 sheets in a package, and so you only get 1 sheet per design, pretty much. Well, they're double-sided, so you know, you get 6 different sheets, and there's 1 design on one side. And they all have this zip strip that you can take off and use. And then here you can see, so here stitches. This looks a little bit like denim. We have little circles, yellow squares, blue polka dots, blue paper with white polka dots. And we have these little cute waves. And then when you flip it over, you have stripes, you have turquoise dots, you have just a simple dotted paper, you have yellow stripes. This one has a little bit texture to it too. No, it's plain. Hard to see with this light here right now. And then we have the sage green. So same thing like in all the other catalogs. These papers work with any of the 3 paper collections we just saw. So these can intermix or stand on their own. And I always like to have them because the design usually on them is very neutral and works with so many other papers. If you're familiar with the last catalog had the Cherish collection in there, this would be a paper that would work absolutely fine with it. This would go with the Christmas Story or the Freshly Baked from last season. So you know, they even work with other collections, but they also work great on their own. And as you can see here, while they are using just a few of the papers from the previous collections we just saw, the majority here is just paper from the mix-ins. And they're usually neutral colors too, which is a nice thing. So this is always a paper pick I like to get. All right. Now we're coming to some examples of upcoming new stem sets. Here you have little tags, you have a couple cards, so you can get an idea what is coming. And let's start with this page. So here we have just some bold stems. Hello Gorgeous, Treat Yourself, as you can see here. They're pretty nice bold set. So for me as card maker, this is sometimes a really great thing just to have one big bold phrase to stamp on your card. And then we have one, the Luck of the Irish. So St. Patrick's Day is coming in March. I know it's far away, but we're not there yet. But this would be the great stamp set. And I also like the Irish Blessing here that's on here. So that would be another set. And then we have this one here. It's called Friendship Daisies, and this is stamps and thin cuts, and these little flowers here and the leaves all have a thin cut if you want to, and then you have this as a background stamp, and then you have a nice phrase with it. And you can see here a couple of examples where they used some of those flowers from the set. This is the polka dot stamp set here. There are more flowers on the phrase, and then we have this as a background here, including the little shamrock, and then the phrases. So just cute little sets. Now we're heading towards Easter, and we have this little cute set, Sweet Easter stamp set. Again, comes with thin cut, so everything that's in the darker yellow here is a thin cut, so the eggs and the animals, and then they're just cute little critters, and you have a couple of cute little phrases. Here's some example of cards you can make with those. And then we have on this side our gnomes. You can never have too many gnomes. So this, in this case, these are for Easter gnome stamps, and then Happy Easter like gnome other Nobody is a best friend than you, better friend than you. So cute little phrases for all you gnome lovers. And then we have, which is one of my favorite, it's a little bit more religious stem sets, but I really love this one here. This is just the way it is designed, the way it was written is one of my absolute favorite, and I love like they use it here where they stamped it and then embossed it with white embossing powder. Just gorgeous. And they used distress oxide inks for the background. This is another really nice set, as you can see here, embossed in gold. And then this is a very nice lettering too, which has been used here. So for Easter stamp, that would be one of my #1 picks. Then we have Goddess Love stamp set, which is a nice combination. So you have a cross. We don't have crosses very often, but you can use these pieces here to create a wooden grain. You can use them on their own. You have a couple of words, and then you have dies which create the leaves, and then these create these flowers here, and you can see them here. So here are the leaves. They have little dotted indentations on them, stitched indentations, and then the flowers are like 2-dimensional too, so you can create a lot of these. So this is a very nice set to have too. And then if you all have had the chance to see our funny cow we had last year, yeah, well, last year, we're still 2022. The cow was really cute. Now she has a friend, a little piggy, so he's cute too. Same thing, comes with a die cut. So the piggy, the flowers, and the corn will be die cuts, and the rest is just the stems. But isn't she cute? So there are a couple of examples for this one. If you didn't get a chance to get the cow stamp, I think this cow stamp actually, the stamp is still available, but not with the thin cut. So make sure you get this one before it's gone. Then we have a single stamp set. This is a small one, flower can. Here's another Happy Easter. And then we have this little cute bunny and this little birdie, spring buddies. That's another set in itself. Really cute little samples here. So these are 6x6 pages. So you can tell this is 3x3, pretty big, or 4x4. Pretty big bunny, but cute. All right, then we have a couple of word stamps, or just, it's hard to describe them. Loving right now. So these are just great extra stamps for if you're scrapbook maker, because you know they have like the numbering for journaling. You have a little journaling pad here, killing it, good friends and great adventures. So all the phrases, the wording, you know, things is more towards scrapbookers. It's not really for a card maker, but just an overall great mixture of elements. And you can see here the different versions that they try to show you what you can do with this set. Then we have these small, and I like that they're the mini stamps, so they're just the M size. They're not very big, the 2x2, and you have all these great traveling destinations, which correspond with the paper we saw at the beginning. Are we there? Then we have something for your motorcycle friends. We haven't had motorcycles in a long time, so tracks, the 2 bikes, my hero, the shield, and the banner, all are thin cuts. So if you want the set without them, you can have this one stamp only, or you can get them with the dies. And then this is one of my favorite. I just love that set. Not sure yet what I'm gonna do with it, but I just love it with the different planets, and then the sun, and they're just a fun. There's some stars in here, the clouds, so you can do a lot, not only if you're an astronomer in your family, but I think it's just a fun set to have in general. Because I love you to the moon and back is one of my favorite phrases too. And then you have a couple like this one, Houston, we have a birthday. Sometimes masculine cards are kind of hard, but I think this is a fun one with a rocket or something involved, or like I said, the planets. They're great if you love to do explosion boxes, you know, when you open them and there are all these things coming out on top. Have all these little planets coming out. It's a cute thing to have. So just one of these sets that's a little bit unusual, but I think pretty clever. So keep that in mind. Then we have our one of my chocolate, whose favorite is not chocolate. So chocolate is, I just love this set, and it comes with dies or without, and we already have a big run on that one. So if you love this set, I would suggest not to wait too long, because this might sell out. So you get the box as a die cut, and then you have these 5 little chocolate pralines that are also die cuts, and then the rest is just phrases. But the box, you would think, well, it's just a square. Yeah, it is. I mean, you can just cut it out, but it also, when you cut this out, this cuts a little slit in here, so when you stack your pralines in here, you can actually stack them so they really look like they're in the box. See here? So it's not that they're sitting on top, so you can actually tuck them right behind here, and it really looks so three-dimensional when you do that, because when you either had to cut them off, but this one really gives the illusion that they're all in there. So these are the dies, and this is the set, and I just the secret ingredient is always chocolate. Isn't that the truth? There's no we in chocolate. I agree with that. I could give up chocolate, but I'm not a quitter, which is hilarious. And then there's nothing better than good friend, except a good friend with chocolate. So just love this set. I think we had years ago stamp of the month with chocolate pieces. And so this one, if you never got around to get that one, this is a great one to have. And then we have Let's Eat Cake, Happy Birthday, the llama and the little bear. Cute set. Here you can see this on one of our slimline cards. This also, I think, will work great as a set with a pullout. And the pullout mechanism is in the core catalog. We have seen it with the cake, but this will work there too. So this is one set, and this is the other set. And here you have also, these come in die cuts, and I mean, you can use those individually just as a smaller card, but I like the idea that you can stack them this high, and it's just a fun card to have. So I think both, this one for sure, there's a lot of talk about, and I'm sure this one will be one of the early sellouts too. And here you have a couple examples how to use them on your cards or on your pages. And then we have this set here, which is well, here are the examples and here are the stamps. So the first thing is, these are the little heart stems. So you have different kinds here, as you can see here, with phrases in there or without. They're just super cute. And then this is Love Mail set. Comes as a stamp set or stamp set with dies. And you can see here, so you have these, the envelope, you have a bee, you have a little flag, and you have the, and you have your mailbox. And as you can see here, I have the example, how they put everything in here. This is just too cute. And let me show you how big this is. So this is the set. Everything in blue is a die. And you can see here, so this is not too bad size-wise. So this is about 5 by 3. Well, for 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so this would be your size of the card. It's a little tight. What they did here, that could be one of our bigger one. We have now the 7 by 5 cards in stock too. So that might be a better solution. I will play with this and see what it looks like when you put it on a regular card size. But this is the set. And I just love, again, they cut, there's a slit here, so you can really tuck things behind. Otherwise it would sit there. And actually here they use one of the mechanisms that is in the main catalog. So pull out. So you pull on this little tab here and then you pull out the Happy Mail. So this is just super cute, fun to work with. So that might be something we might have to do in class one day. So this is a set. Like I said, you can use this for so many occasions. You can use this for Valentine's Day. You can use this for birthdays. But another idea for me is, even so Christmas is still here next year, but for upcoming Christmas cards, that would be a cute thing to decorate and do it as a little Christmas mail. All right, then we have a background stamp, and this one is just super cute too. So you can use these for naturally anything as a background stamp. It's got these little lines which they use on the back of your flap of your envelope, or the little scallop borders, or this one here. So there's just a few little elements on here that are really cute. Pen, those circles are nice because they're not like your normal dots. They're really little squiggly circles, little cute flowers. So overall, just a versatile, nice pattern set. You can never go wrong with those. Then we have our envelope flaps, and there are 2 in there. They do a stitched border, excuse me, around each of them. And we have them, so number 3 here, this one here is for the 3 1/4 by 5 1/2 cards, so the quarter cards. And then this one is for the 5 by 7 cards. And then we have this set, which is just something either to stamp on the back, or you know how Hallmark always had those little stickers. You can put something like this. And I just love the little sayings here. Not a bill, Happy Mail, sending love, made with love, and then handmade. Then you have love, you have a couple of hearts and swag. So here you can see, so it's a really small but cute set. So I always like to decorate the envelope a little bit too, and I think this is perfect for it. And yeah, the sizes, the bigger envelopes, they are, I think they're 20 in a pack, will be in the catalog. Or for sure you will find them online, but they're not in the main catalog, but they're online. They will be one of the staples. Now we have just a bold set of phrases for you sending good vibes. So you have 6 different phrases you can use on your cards, and then we have these little card front shapes and stencils. And I have them here. They're really small, they're thin. So the stencils, they fit perfectly on your card front. As you can see in the examples here, they are made for quarter cards. Actually, you can do them for others. So here's this herringbone. We have little dots and circles, and then we have this little honeycomb. And you can use them just partially. They're also great for scrapbooking if you just want to add a little bit, you know, behind something, a little bit design to a page or so. And then we have these ones here, which are these 3. So you have the outside line and the inside. And if you wonder what you can do, so if you use the outer line of this, so this part here, like in this case, you can actually sponge. You put this, let me get a piece of paper so you can see this better. Oh, let me just use the black here. It should help. So you take your card base, you put this down, and you sponge the inside so you can stamp your phrase and everything on there. And then what you do next is you cover up the part that you just sponged, and then you take your other design, put this on top, and then you sponge around the edges here. So you end up with a piece that looks like this. So you have a variety of covering things up to overlay stencils, you know, combined stencils. There are multiple ways, and I will use them and show you a couple ideas once I played with them. They did come, but like I said, it's, yeah, shortly before Christmas, and I had no time to play yet. So hopefully after Christmas I will have a little bit time to show you. And here are a couple samples what you can do, but I think there's more we can do with those. And then we have the stamp of the month. So this is our stamp of the month for January. It's called Frosty Days. Has this cute little owl bear, just some cute critters I used here on some layouts, but they're great for cards too. Springtime Borders would be the stamp of the month for February. Hello Spring in full bloom. Spring has sprung. You get some rubber boots, which is kind of cute. And you can see here how they did different paper strips and then just added them on the front of the card. So you can just, you know, stamp them multiple times to get a different design paper, which is cute. And then this is a really cute little set. We had something similar last year. This is called Precious Moments, and that will be the stamp of the month for March. So only available during the month of March. If you want this anytime after that, sorry, it will only be available in March. Even I can't get it. So make sure if this is on your list that you order in March. And remember, if your order is $50 or more, you get the set for $5. If you're a VIP member and you order for $50 that month, you get the set for free. All right, and then last but not least, we have our Operation Smile stamp set, which is just gorgeous phrases, beautiful flowers, which we always can use. And if you order this set, $7 per ordered stamp set will go to Operation Smile, which is a great cause that Close to My Heart is supporting for years now. And you can read more about this nonprofit organization right here or online. So that is a quick preview through our upcoming book. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek, and I will see you back here with some designs and some ideas with the new papers and the new stamps that I have. Have a great new year. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I hope to see you here back in January. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.